you at? Where you at? Alabama, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Let me see.
Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Memphis Grizzlies here in FedEx Forum. This is in these teams both look to impose their will on the backboard.
Kevin, that battle inside is not for the faint of heart. A little furniture moving inside, if you know what I mean. That's just part of it.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
At the line for Memphis, Williams.
And that one falls for Williams. And you look at the Grizzlies' defense the last few years, RJ extremely disruptive.
Yeah, they've been top of the league in steals and blocks. That's just a part of the DNA in Memphis. It can be exhausting playing against guys like this.
Dort, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And when it comes to physical play, it's hard to get the best of Dort. He invites contact at both ends.
Both free throws good from Dort. And the Grizzlies, they come in off a loss to Atlanta. Williams has a screen for Bain. Trains it from beyond the arc.
He used to catch defenders off guard with his range, but now everyone knows that Bain is a marksman.
Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
80 can't hit. Here's Oklahoma City. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Wells kicks to Bain. From outside, off the mark. Thunder have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Dort, left side. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tight defense on him. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside Williams. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Isaiah Hartenstein.
On the boards, he's been a much bigger presence these last few years than he had been prior. And he can be counted on now to make an impact with his rebounding. And that's a product of all the work he's put in down low.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with a screen on Morant. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. And it's blocked. They retain possession. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Nice find by Gilgeous-Alexander. He reads the floor so well.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. He said SGA has this special ability to lull a defender into a slower pace and then suddenly make a quick move that leaves everybody just standing there. Coach feels the attention has to be on him. He wants to force somebody else to beat them. Guys?
Thanks, David. We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Now a chance to see the numbers for Williams. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. Averaging 22 points per, 7 rebounds and 4 assists. But you look at all that, and really it doesn't give you the entire picture of his impact defensively.
Just in general, numbers don't tell the whole story with defense. Guys like him you have to watch to understand his impact.
Grizzlies have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. That's good from Williams. Both good from the line that time. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Bounce pass from Williams. Dort with a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. Again, the Thunder score.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Pass to Wells. Williams, a screen on Dort. No problems knocking that one down.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Wiggins outside. Dort kicks to Williams. Wiggins with it. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Morant. Here's Edey. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. 5 on the clock. Williams out of hand on it. Now here's Williams. To the inside. Here's Hartenstein. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. BKE picks one up. And teams getting geared up, Greg, for the stretch run. Does that give you extra motivation as a player?
Oh, yes. Seeing that finish line can really help you out down the stretch. As a player, ending the year strong is key, whether you're in the playoff race or in the lottery.
And so Hartenstein nails both of them. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Pass to Edey. Payton for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Outside, Dort. Hartenstein passes to Dort. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Williams. Drives to the hoop. He can't get that one to fall. Wells with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Pass to Edey. A kick out to Bain. Launches it. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Dort passes to Williams. Banked in off the glass.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Grizzlies making a change here. Pippen's checked in. And before you now are the rookies on a roll. The hottest shooters in the last 10 games. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. 4-point game. Pass to Edey. Williams against Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Pippen sets a screen for Bain. And he's good on the 3-ball. Bain's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Memphis. Even dating back to his high school days, Desmond Bain was overlooked as a prospect.
Yeah, he wasn't even ranked by any major recruiting services. That just lets you know that the scouts don't always get it right. Then he fell to the 30th pick in the 2020 draft. He's made a lot of teams regret passing on him.
Pippen down low. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Oklahoma City.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Bagley, he's checked in for Edey. Clark comes in for Vince Williams. G.G. Jackson, he's checked in for Wells. And it's Luke Kennard in for Bain. And then for Oklahoma City, Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Dort. Here we are sizing up G.A. Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
It's stolen by Bagley. Here's Pippen. Here's Clark. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Pippen, the pass to Kennard. From deep, hits it from 3-point range. Flies back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Williams, a screen on Jackson. Wiggins kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Then for 3, the Thunder pull it in. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Trains the 3-pointer. Kennard's got 6.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Pippen. No coverage that time. 6 points for him.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Inside. Williams gets the bucket. And it's a 3-point Thunder lead.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that when you play.
Don't you, David? Every single game. Pulling in the right direction. The Thunder shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second. 1:29 left in the first quarter of the game. Kicked by Clark. Here's Pippen. And another miss by Memphis.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And that one is good from Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his third basket of the night right there. Jackson dishes to Bagley. Here's Pippen. The 9-footer's on the mark. There's 47 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Wiggins passes to Hartenstein. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Wiggins. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the first. Top of the key, Bagley. Pass to Clark. Outside Pippen. Clark sets a screen for Pippen. Clock at 6. And it's Pippen again missing.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. That will count. It doesn't go for him. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. G.G. Jackson is out there with Williams. Then it's Pippen. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Bain in at the 2-guard spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. The Thunder shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. And a wide-open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. No good with the triple. Williams passes to Pippen. Back to Williams. Jackson kicks to Williams. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Buries the long-range jumper. Pippen's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Grizzlies. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein passes to Williams. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Memphis. Clark's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pippen for 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Dort kicks to Williams. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Memphis has got the 3-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Outside Pippen. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. Yes, that goes in. 9 points for Williams.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Pippen. The shot that time, not on target.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
It's good. Now it's a 4-point Thunder lead.
A quality pass setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Wells is checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Pippen. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Wallace is checked in. Here's Wallace. 14 points from him the last game against Houston.
And a big part of that was his aggressiveness, drawing contact and getting to the line.
Here's Williams, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
And both free throws good for Williams. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Clark outside. Pass to Williams. With the teardrop and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
Yeah, easy call.
First team foul.
The Grizzlies shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And the first one drops. And Williams drops them both. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City over Bain. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 2nd basket. Pass to Wells. There's the pick. Back to Morant. He's looking for Hartenstein and finds him. Wallace right side. Hartenstein with the screen on Bain. Wallace's shot is good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Nobody near Williams. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Great Seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
The first one falls.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Bain kicks to well to end the run. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Hartenstein. The kick out to Williams. Here's Wallace. Three-pointer, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
3 points.
Williams has got 3 assists in the game. We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to talk to his guys. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
And that is why coaches preach about the details. The margins in this league are razor thin.
Break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at Oklahoma City, very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And of course Memphis, they're in the 4th position.
When I look at Memphis, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed. And that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
From here on out, it's just about putting in the work. Coming to every game ready to compete and never giving less than your best.
First one falls for them.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Back to Wallace. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
And it's Vince Williams with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Williams has a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the triple.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Here's Morant. No scoring in this one. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Morant. Wallace outside. Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Getting aggressive through the defense. Bain has to fight for this one.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Second personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for Memphis, Desmond Bain.
On the free throw, no good. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bain seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Williams for three. Nailed from three-point land. Williams has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Grizzlies. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
All right, fans, it's jam time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching.
Some changes for Memphis. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Williams. And it's Luke Kennard in for Bain. And then for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Kenrich Williams comes in for Jalen Williams. And Aaron Wiggins is subbed in for George.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Williams, a screen on Morant. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Oh, strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, shooting one.
Well, here in the second quarter, he's starting to dial up his aggressiveness as far as working himself to the free throw line.
Clark outside. Pass to Wells. Offline with his three.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Steps back, and that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
The Grizzlies trail by 12. Clark, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. No good from Clark.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Clark, a screen on Wallace. Kennard for 3. It's good from long range. Kennard's got 9.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Wallace kicks to Williams. Williams, a screen on Bagley. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Up there for Clark and stolen by Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Williams. Outside Williams. Williams sets a screen for Williams. Over Kennard. The Thunder with another miss. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 9 points. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the board.
The poor rebounding is something that they'll have to shore up going forward. It puts you at such a disadvantage when you look at the battle of possessions.
That's a 2 from Kennard. Wiggins with the rebound.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Wallace with a screen on Morant. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Grizzlies have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Kennard for 3. Not happening that time. His second miss in 5 shots. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams kicks to Wiggins. Here's Wallace. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Morant. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
He gets a lot of defensive attention from Morant. You can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Some changes for Memphis. Puff's jacked in, and it's G.G. Jackson in for Wells. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Cason Wallace.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Jackson dishes to Pippen. 55 seconds left in the first half. Williams with the block.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And the move and the basket, SGA has the defense shook.
He's got his 4th free throw of the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Clark's checked in. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder, just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Bagley finds Pippen. The shot comes out. Excellent D there from Williams. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Kennard. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Jackson from long range. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Hello, everybody. Before getting into the first half recap, let's check in on the injured players around the NBA.
The Kings are just not fully healthy. It's unfortunate that Sabonis is hurt. He's a multi-talented big man. He's well-schooled, always in the right position, and without him, the team loses the catalyst, who's very dependable.
And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the Thunder.
They're doing a nice job of getting their feet wet in the paint. I like the aggression, powering it up and sending it down.
Hey, if you can get the ball in close, why settle? Invite the defense to stop it.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. So the Thunder 5 right now. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5 down low. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Daigneault said, "We've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift him to a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup." Kevin?
D.A. the versatility. That is pretty special. Hartenstein passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the 3 off target.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Pass to Edey. Here's Wells. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Wells has got his second basket of the night.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Now, here's Dort. Not a lot of room. Pocket 2. Williams for 3. Grizzlies trail by 8. Pass to Edey. Williams kicks to Morant. And here is Wells. Off target from three-point range.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Williams, the Thunder with another miss. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Memphis. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Outside, Bain gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bain's got 11 points.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result. Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And checking out some numbers for Desmond Bain.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Pass to Williams. Floats it up for Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Now, here's Dort. He's tightly guarded. Puts up a 3. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good on the assist by Dort.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide-open shooter and just gets him the ball.
The tray. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 8 rebounds in this game. On the wing, Williams. He's guarded by Williams. Hartenstein inside. 4 on the shot clock. Hits the three-point bomb. 14 points here for Jalen Williams. On the wing, Bain. And another miss by Memphis. And here are the Thunder now. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Here's Williams. No good, shot missing. Excellent D there from Williams. Now here's Wells. Defended by Dort. From past the arc. Good on the triple. Wells has got 6 points in the quarter.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Higgins is checked in for the Thunder. And here's a rundown of the rookies already having a huge impact in their first season. These are the NBA's rookie scoring leaders. Williams passes to Wiggins. He's looking for Hartenstein and finds him. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. Hartenstein's got 14 points for the game. Outside, Bain. Pass to Williams. Beyond the arc. The Thunder pull it in. Hartenstein's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
1 made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Williams finds Morant. Outside, Bain. From downtown. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
The Grizzlies with another miss. Now the Thunder with it. They're on a 12-3 run right now. Back to Wallace. Connects from three-point range. 9 points in the game so far.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Pass to Wells. From the arc. Knocks down the 3 ball. Wells has got 9 points in the quarter.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
The Grizzlies trail by 14. Outside, Bain. pass to Edey. The kick out to Bain. Shot clock at 5. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Now here's Morant for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And you can see Ja's been working on extending that range.
Wiggins passes to Hartenstein. Outside, Dort. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. A three-pointer, Wiggins, and Bain pulls it down. And so it's Bain with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. 11-point game. Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Memphis. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Back to Morant. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his 3rd foul of the game. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Zhang comes in for Jalen Williams. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Cason Wallace. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Dort. That's a 2 from Kennard. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. The Thunder leading by 9. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins. Now Zhang. And there's the drive. And the shot is good. Zhang's got his first 2 points of the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Edey's checked in for Clark. Williams comes in for Jackson. Baines checked in for Luke Kennard. And it's John Morant in for Pippen. Some changes for Memphis. Here's Williams. Pass to Wiggins. Here is Williams. A three-pointer off the mark. Kennard, the pass to Pippen. Six on the shot clock. From outside the arc. Rebound by Zhang.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Wiggins with it. Picked up by Bagley. Pass to Joe. Here's Wiggins. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters.
Here's Williams. Here's Williams. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And now a chance to take a look at the numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander. Over the last month, he has been spectacular, averaging about 32 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
He hits the second from the line. The Thunder leading by 7. Wiggins outside. Zhang with a screen on Jackson. Here's Wiggins. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Sometimes a pick doesn't even have to be perfect. It can just be a pick. He just needs to create a sliver of space.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Joe. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Gilgeous-Alexander against Pippen. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Good on the three-point shot.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal. Another miss from him, struggling to find his rhythm.
It's intercepted. Now, here's Kennard. Covered by Joe. Pippen kicks to Kennard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Kennard's got 4 points this quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Here's Jang. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
The free throw off from Jang. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Pass to Pippen. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. The Grizzlies have made 9 free throws in the game, 14 attempts. And both free throws good for Pippen. And here's Jang. Fires the 3, sinks the triple. Jang's got 7 points in the game. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, and may be difficult to overcome. Thunder lead by 11. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Morant is the point with Bain out on the wing. Jackson is out there with Clark, and it's Pippen in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Bain kicks to Pippen. Clark a screen on George. Pippen can't hit.
And he keeps trying to get himself out of this rut, but maybe it's not meant to be. I'd focus on sharing it with his teammates at this point.
6'3", 215 pounds. Lou Dort is one strong guard. Hard to handle for defenders.
First free throw is good. And he can't hit the second.
Who needs the NBA draft? I mean, Dort worked his way onto the team, into the rotation, and then turns into a key contributor.
Williams, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And Williams drops them both. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 14 and stolen by Williams. And the rejection by Jackson. Pippen against Dort. Clark sets a screen for Pippen. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. The Thunder leading by 12. Wiggins passes to Williams. Back to Wiggins. Williams, a screen on Jackson. A floater. And the rejection by Jackson. And the Thunder making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
Number 34, Williams.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Wiggins. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Now Pippen. Clark, a screen on Dort to the paint. And another turnover here by Memphis.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Williams sets a screen for Williams. Back to Williams. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Jackson. Outside Pippen. Clark, a screen on Dort. Pippen, no luck.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Williams kicks to Williams. And a quick look at how the Grizzlies' schedule is shaping up. On Friday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And for their matchup with Phoenix, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Williams' shot is off.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Hey, guys, just a little too nonchalant there. That's a couple turnovers here in the last few minutes, and those miscues can spell trouble.
Outside, Dort. There's the lob to Dort. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Second personal foul. First team.
And he makes the first. RJ, you had a chance to ref a summer league game this past year, so you get a little bit of a feel for what these guys go through.
Being a referee is by far the hardest job in professional sports. To try and keep up with the amount of plays, the amount of possessions, I do not envy their job.
Shot clock at 6. At the elbow, it's Wiggins. And the rejection by Morant.
Bringing on D. Morant with the swat.
There's Morant. Pass to Clark. Outside, Bain. Drills the three-pointer.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Williams finds Dort. Williams, a screen on Pippen. Inside. Left block shot on the way. The shot by Williams, no good.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Stolen by Dort. Over in the corner, Williams. Outside, Williams. Outside, Williams. Back to Williams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. 3 on the clock. The tray. Williams can't hit.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession. Edie's checked in for Brandon Clark. Then for the Thunder, Hartenstein comes in for Williams. And it's Jang in for Williams. Here's Morant. Payne for 3. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
That's his third 3 of the half after putting up a pair before halftime. Fantastic shooting display from him.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Outside Williams. Pass to Dort. Now Jang. Got a piece of it. Pippen dishes to Morant. Here's Edey. Now, here's Bane. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
At the offensive end, Bane has put in the work, and he is a true force.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Luke Kennard comes in for G.G. Jackson. And Wells is subbed in for Pippen. Williams passes to Wiggins. And Zhang kicks to Dort. Going inside. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
I like when Dort seeks out his offense, using that athleticism well there on the drive.
And he gets it to go.
Defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Screen by Wiggins. Back to Zhang. Clock at 6. Here's Williams, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
That's good from Williams. Williams is checked in for the Grizzlies. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for Wiggins. Outside, Bane. Wells kicks to Williams. A three-pointer is right on target.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Loads it up there for Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Outside, Bane. Williams for 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Dort finds Williams. Hartenstein with it. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Morant. It's deflected, and he gets it back. A kick out to Bane. For 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Good. And now an 11-point Thunder lead.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Morant passes to Bane. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists tonight.
Timeout. And this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from 3-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Cason Wallace, he's checked in for Zhang. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
During that last break, Coach Mark Daigneault talked to his team. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Dort finds Wallace. And here is Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Off the inbound pass. That's good from Wallace on the assist by Dort. And 12 points for Wallace.
2 minutes remaining of the game.
Pass to Wells. There's 1:54 left to play here in the 4th. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from Morant. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein with it. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Hartenstein. Wallace outside. Lets the 3 fly. Grizzlies with the rebound. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Wells kicks to Williams. Offensive rebound. Count it. Edey's got it back down to within single digits for the Grizzlies.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well. Cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Taken away by Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. Knocks it loose. Wells with the steal. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Dort. Gets the first. That brings them within 8.
At the line for 2.
And Wells drops them both. Here's Wallace. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
Here's Hartenstein. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Continues to develop his playmaking abilities. Gilgeous-Alexander is an unselfish team player.
And so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Now a timeout called by Memphis. They trail by 8. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
And that's an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're behind by 8. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them, so why not go down fighting?
Payne with the steal. Sinks the triple. So we see the Thunder get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.